way of will, John.
Yeah, no, I think I can simplify that. And for soccer, speed is money. Speed is the dunk of basketball. So if we just think about exercise in the modern day, like we all know we need to exercise. All the top teams have trainers. Like it's a thing now, right? Like it's not just sport. It's like, how do we train for our sport? But if we really break that down, well, let's look at people having success with making physical changes and these exercises that we do. They almost all are coming from sports like powerlifting, like other sports, like, okay, squat, bench, deadlift. That's a sport. So, okay, you want to do squat, bench, deadlift for soccer. I'm not saying that that's bad, but I'm just saying that those three exercises, okay, let's say you jack up your squat, bench, deadlift. Well, those aren't all the exact muscles that go into running. But if you channeled that exact same energy into literally the muscles that make you run, you can run faster. Just like any powerlifting coach, if you said, yeah, I've never lifted weights, can I get stronger? Of course you can get stronger. There's no such thing as someone who can't get stronger. There's no such thing as someone who can't run faster. But if squat, bench, deadlift is our main focus, well, that's powerlifting. What does Usain Bolt's body have that's different from a powerlifter? Why doesn't he just go show up and win the 100 meters and clean up some gold medals while he's at it?
Right.
It doesn't mean those muscles aren't involved somewhat, but that is not a system of measurable overload lifting to run faster. So in my pursuits, I broke my high school speed record. And I don't mean for speed, I mean for lack of speed. So in America, they care about the 40-yard dash. And I ran a 6-second 40-yard dash while leading the high school team in scoring in basketball. So, I was obsessive about my skills, best player on the team, yet I had the slowest 40-yard dash in team history. So even once I fixed my knees, fixing my knees only told me I've been lied to my whole life. Our genetic potential is greater than we know, but there is no system of lifting for knees. So I made a system of lifting for knees, and it's the same thing for speed. But you have to have a system of lifting that's actually for speed, not for powerlifting. CrossFit's a sport, powerlifting's a sport, Olympic weightlifting is a sport. Yet we're using those tools to try to run faster, and they could help somewhat, but those are not an exact system of lifting measurably for speed.
That goes without saying. And I've gone through a long journey myself as a soccer player, trying to test, and you go through supplements and things like that. There's some other things that I definitely want to touch on, but even in a more practical sense, I can say.
And I don't take any supplements of any kind.
You don't take.
So hopefully we can just scratch that one off. If you're listening, you don't need money or supplements to run faster, nor do I use any expensive equipment. And we'll break down a system of lifting for speed with measurable targets that people could listen to this and then go find out, how do I run faster based on where I am now versus these areas that I can train. So let's keep going.